The Indian Army has reportedly occupied heights on the north bank of Pangong Tso, which overlook Chinese positions on the ridge lines in the Finger Four area. This means that the Indian Army now has a tactical advantage on both the north and south banks of the Pangong Tso. Mountains warfare is all about dominating the heights, and since they have come under the Indian Army's control, there are reports that China has started building up its forces on the north bank of the Pangong Tso and is trying to come closer to the Indian position at Finger Four. Now India has decided to retaliate if any red lines are breached in the eastern Ladakh by China. India has further reinforced its forward position to counter fresh Chinese military build-up and threatening move in the high-altitude region. India has also decided to retaliate if any red lines are breached in the eastern Ladakh by China. The decision comes after bullets were fired for the first time in 45 years near the Mokpari top in the Chushul sector on Monday. The People's Liberation Army have taken to parading tanks and troops in the south bank of the Pangong Tso Chushul area on a daily basis in a bid to intimidate Indian troops after they occupied multiple tactical heights there in a provocative military maneuver on August 29-30. Now the dispute is being directed from the very top of the political military hierarchy in China and not to be exuberance of the local PLA commanders. It can take any trajectory, but if China wants to start a war, it will also have to pay a heavy price, Indian officials said, pointing out that the event at the LSC were not just an action-reaction sequence. The PLA might even try to grab heights elsewhere in a tit-for-tat move, but the Indian commanders on the ground have been given full freedom to respond as they deem appropriate. Our soldiers on the heights are well armed and fully prepared. We have even driven tanks up to the ridge line near the Richingla, officials said. The message has been strongly conveyed to the PLA to not try to breach Indian perimeter defenses, which includes the barbed wires established on the heights. The Indian security establishment assessment is that while China may have positions around the 50,000 soldiers along the frontier in the eastern Ladakh as well as along the 150 fighters, bombers and other aircraft at airbase in Xinjiang and Tibet, the deployments have not yet reached the threshold of a full-blown conflict. Meanwhile, India has sought another meeting of the Viral Corps commander who have met 5 times earlier to defuse the tensions in the Pangong Tso Chushul area. But the Indian Army, which has matched the Chinese force level, are now also prepared for all the contingencies after initially being surprised by the PLA move to occupy the 8-kilometer stretch from Finger 4 to 8 on the north bank of the Pangong Tso in early May. Bureau Report.